Hi Aries, it's Mel. This is going to be your general reading for the month of March 2020 for Aries Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. Aries, please. Wow, Six of Cups. Right off the bat. You're thinking of the past, Aries, but I feel like it may not be in the most positive way. I feel like you're in a very melancholic, nostalgic phase, especially with Mercury retrograde right now. Okay, King of Swords. And at the present moment, there is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Judgment. Who wants to continue working this out with you. Now remember, this is a general reading, so it may be love related, it may not. It could be a friend, family member, co-worker, you fill in the gap for you. But this person wants to work this out. They want to reconcile. It may be you that wants to reconcile here. But I feel like if it's not an air sign in the situation, I feel like you're looking back at your past, Aries, Page of Pentacles, and realizing that certain situations may not have brought out the best in you. Queen of Swords. Whew. And the Tower at the bottom. Sometimes when you get angry, you don't really... The way you strike, Aries, is through words. And I feel like in the past with certain people, could be an earth sign or an air sign, you may have used words or thoughts that weren't the most kind. Okay, let's just put it that way. 10 of Pentacles. But not all is lost. I feel like the situation is not one where you have to give up just yet. Ace of Wands. Because this feeling from the past, it's still here. It's still active, okay? You can still, you know, blow a little bit into it. Let the fire come up. Let the flame rise again. I feel like there is an opportunity here for you or your person to really make things right and for you to come out together from this. What have you been saying? What have you been thinking, Aries? Not the kindest. Not the kindest, but I'm sure that this phase of reflection that Mercury retrograde brings you allows you to change a few things and make things right. Exactly. Judgment and justice. There's a situation, perhaps with one person, perhaps with multiple people. I do see a lot of people involved here in this situation. It could be just one, it could be many, but definitely at least one, where you may be thinking of making a situation right, or they could be thinking this way. And I feel like there's a kind of mentality or a way of thinking, a way of speaking that you may have had in the past, you may have currently, and you're realizing, you know what, maybe this is not the best way to express myself. Maybe I need to change a little bit. And it's good change. It's really, really good change. And it's going to bring you the lasting relationships that you've been looking for. Because you may find that your relationships have been fleeting. They haven't been the most enduring. Page of Pentacles and Strength. Three of Cups. I feel like there's a situation that you've been kind of repressing from the past. You've been wanting to communicate. You've been wanting to articulate how you feel. And I feel like you may be given the opportunity to do so, because with the Three of Cups here, I feel like there's an unexpected reunion. It's something that you've been wanting for a while now, Aries. I do feel like you do struggle to really open up and be vulnerable with other people. Like really, really, really. There's a lot of things that you hold back, that you hold within. The way you express yourself is through action, through words, but it may not come off as the most caring. But there is an opportunity to change that and to try to be a little bit more compassionate. I like that. I like this new attitude that I'm seeing. And at first it's going to be kind of weird. Knight of Cups and the 8 of Swords. It's going to be weird. It's going to feel strange because you've never done it before. But you're walking in the right direction. And we have the Sun. Nice. You're walking in the right direction. Whatever situation has made you feel stuck. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, the Fool, the Sun. You're walking in the right direction. And what direction is that? One where you express yourself, one where you are more compassionate, more empathetic, and that leads to the lasting relationships that you've been waiting for. A lot of you may be weary about this new influx of luck, influx of good relationships, good, just getting along with one another. It may be weird that, you're not fighting with anyone. How strange is that? Everyone's getting along, everyone's having a good time. What's this, right? But this is your reality. This is your new reality if you want to claim it. It's right here. 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. You may still be defensive because that part of you is just ingrained in you. You may still be a little bit, who's out to get me now, There's no way that everyone's this kind or this loving or this nice. There's no way. Well, there is way. It is right here. And it all comes from this new mentality, this new way of seeing things. I feel like you're going to go through a phase, Aries, where something clicks, okay? With the Judgment and the Justice, something clicks. A lot of past situations make sense to you, why things happen a certain way. And the way that you're going to take responsibility for your involvement in your own struggling, okay, in the past. And it's beautiful because that allows you to change. And this is a change that you've been waiting for a while now. It's a change that you felt was never going to happen, but it is, and it's right here. And I feel like you may be able to reignite a lot of relationships that you thought were gone. 4 of Pentacles. The advice here is to not hold on so tightly about the way that you usually do things. Okay? The Emperor. Here you are at the bottom. Don't hold on so tightly about the way that you do things because the way that you've been doing things hasn't been working. You know it. You know it hasn't. So why not change? 2 of Swords and the Page of Swords. But you need to take the blindfold off. You need to take full responsibility for things that have happened in your life. And you need to reclaim your story because you can. It's right here. The power's in your hand. You can do whatever you want in your life. You can create and achieve whatever it is that you want, but not if you're blindfolded. Not if you're blindfolded to your own issues, your own way of being. And it's going to take a lot of self-reflection. But that's what Mercury retrograde's all about. It brings that insight to you. Okay? So this looks beautiful, Aries. I wish you the best of luck in the month ahead, and I'll see you next time. All the best. Bye for now.